Good morning, people. I have my little Harlequin mug here and a bit of chai tea for the morning with real milk. Checking out my garden. So, topic today is making use of time. Not the herb, but time as in, clock time and all that. Oh my god, just a second. Look at that. That is a wee pumpkin vine. I'll have to do a bit of weeding around here though, get rid of these other plants and make sure that stuff doesn't get into my tea. Oh, okay, silly vines. But yeah, making use of time. There's a lot of time that people have on their hands at the moment, and a lot of people, oh, come on, don't pull out that pumpkin. Oh, okay, I'll get that later. And a lot of people are going, well, when their partner said, oh, when I have time, honey, they're now getting around to doing that. But then when all that's done and said, what have you accomplished? What have you done? What are the things that you're doing that are actually contributing to your life? Now, I mean that in a way such as, have you made something that's going to last for a little bit longer than temporary, or is it something that you need to do all the time, every day? Is there something that you're doing, creating, making, that'll make a difference to, your life in general? I logged on to the state library because we can still access online facilities even though the libraries are closed, and it has lynda.com, and that's free when you're a library member, and they have lots and lots of courses that you can learn things. Now, it's not as good as going to classes and interacting with people and learning like that, but you can create a group online and say, hey, look, I'm doing this course, anyone want to learn with me? Can we interact or Skype or video chat about it? Morning, Henrika. Or at the moment I'm doing my gardening thing, and I sometimes post online saying, brains trust, hey, look, there's something going on in my garden, I don't know what it is, what's going on? So I'm learning a lot there. So making good use of the time that you have at the moment that you didn't have before. And I think when things go, kind of back to normal, you have a lot of people assessing and reassessing, what is it that they really enjoy through their life, and what's going on at the moment, how things are playing out. And it's not just, in the set of, building something, making something, improving your home, doing maintenance, learning something, a skill. It's also spending actual quality time with the people you love and care about, or even your fur babies, sitting down and having chat and really sort of doing a deep dive into yourself and what you have built around you, your life, and how you're coping with everything. I have chats with, my owner and my partners, and see where we're at, how they're coping, touching base with them, and saying, look, hey, there's things that's stressful in this way, I understand that, but you know what, for us to move forward or for things to go ahead, these things need to happen, or does this really need to happen? Do you want to do this anymore? Not this as in the relationship, but various activities, whatnot that goes on. And quite often it's I think a lot of people taking this time to reflect is a good thing. Yeah, Henrik, I know I'm busy too. I'm still doing working and all that, and people saying, oh, I've got all this time on my hands. I said, well, I no longer have the commute time, but I still got a lot of things I need to do, and life is still very, very busy. And for those who say, well, I'm bored now, I'm at home, I'm going, well, what are the things that you can do to fulfill your life? Are the things that you have at your home fulfilling that you're so bored? Why are you bored? Do you have a craft that engulfs you that you can get lost in? What is that thing that you have that makes life worthwhile? Anyway, so do you have more or less time during this situation? Are you making use of that time? Any other time that you have freed up? Like I have freed up commute time, so here I am in my gardens. I've got celery growing, I've got a pumpkin growing, which is out of season, but it's growing. I'll let it grow because I'm interested to see if it'll grow where it grows. It may very well die off, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, one thing I definitely am enjoying is having this garden, which is starting to get out of control. I have to actually make more room for my garden because it's all been like in low maintenance pots and everything, but I actually have to get more established gardens now, digging up things, putting things that'll go across, up. Oh, lost you there for a moment. Yeah, trellises and that up against a building, that'll create some passive cooling during the summer because it's a broadside, so I'll do that, and I'll put some little creeping, crawling, climbing things, like maybe some vine tomatoes and all that, so that'll be awesome. They'll get plenty of sun there and probably taste right. So yeah, do you have more or less time? Are you making use of the more time you have? If you have less time, what is it that you missed about having more time? Are you making good use of it? Oh, you want me to show you? Okay, I'll show you some things. Look at that. Needs a bit more water, but my garden, and I have a lot of, look at this, a lot of potatoes growing. I need to put some more earth in there, Henrika, so they can actually grow. And I have I think it's eggplants. I think they're Thai eggplants. I'm not quite sure. I also have some of this pennyroyal growing that just sort of grows there. I'll see if I can box it up and keep it in that area. I got heaps and heaps of parsley. Look at that. The tomatoes are going wild. They obviously love this spot. I need to get them more water. I've got some dill, some of those chards, and look at this. Lots of pretty flowers. So they're growing really well, but I have plenty of spaces to actually put in gardens and let things grow. I'm going for set and forget-ish kind of gardens and getting in aquaponics and all that. So I've got some I think some Brussels sprouts that I need to to plant and find places for things like my blood orange tree, and look at this. Yeah, lots of food. So these are my rainbow chards, shallots, a lettuce I got from the store that I just thought rather than let it rot in the fridge, I'll stick it in the ground, see how it goes. Lots of rocket, celery, don't know what the broccoli over there is doing, but onions. So yeah, just doing the whole food thing. Oh, glow eggplant. Awesome. Thanks for that, Henrika. I planted it and I wasn't quite sure what it was. Me and my random planting, I just throw things around and see, if it's going to survive there, that's awesome. Obviously it's happy there. So anyways, I better get back to it. Work calls. So no rest for the wicked, obviously. See you guys.